Hey guys, welcome back to Hypertora. I've got my sci-fi block for January here. It came a few days ago, but I missed it, and my car's broken at the moment, so I couldn't go and pick it up, so I had to wait 2 working days to actually have it re-delivered. But I have it now, so it's actually got quite a bit of weight to it. It's a bit unusual for some of these boxes. There is a lot of weight in here, so I'm hoping there's something nice and valuable in here. Comparing it to the kind of arcade block I just unboxed, this is extremely light, extremely heavy compared to the extremely light arcade block I've just done. So let's open this up and actually see what's inside. There we go. Cool. So open this way, and okay, so you can't really see too much from the inside of that to what's there. I mean, I can see something that looks a bit like a map. I don't know, it feels quite hard as well. But let's open this and see what it is. This is the heavy thing, obviously. Oh, that's some weight. So, Game of Thrones item. So we have a map of Westeros and a map marker magnet set. Oh, that's cool. So you've got the Westeros map there, and then on the other side we've got some magnets for like the different houses that you can put onto the map. I think that's just the 2 items in here, but separated by a massive piece of cardboard. It's quite heavy. It's got a bit of a bend in it, which I don't know whether it's going to be a bit of an issue when you try and stick this to your fridge. But that's a really nice item. Game of Thrones always goes down very well. What do we have here? We got some 3D playing cards for The Hobbit Unexpected Journey. So these are your normal kind of playing cards, but they've got holograms on them by the looks. Or at least there's a hologram on the front of it. There's a nice little collectible tin there. Oh, actually, you want to... so these are pretty cool. So it's your normal kind of set of ace of spades all the way up to hearts and diamonds and stuff. So whenever I see playing cards like this, I kind of think they're going to be like top trump style things. But they are normal cards, but I can't seem to open. As usual. There we go. We'll get this open. Cool. So, you got very nice set of cards. They're very thin and wavy there, actually. But yeah, there's lots of different characters on these, and they're all holographic. That's really nice. There. The only thing I might comment about that is I wouldn't want to play a game against someone with these where you have to keep your cards secret, because it's so thin. You probably can't see, but I can actually see the in the light the letter of the character and letter of the card in the corner, and the suit. So that's the only downside about these. I love that the Joker is Gollum. That's pretty funky. There. So these are really nice cards. They're a bit thin, so maybe you can play some games where you don't need to know what the card is. I'm sure there's pretty enough card games where you can just deal stuff out onto the floor and you can't see what the next card is. And you can probably play enough things. If they're in the pack, you obviously can't see through them because of the light. But yeah, they're really nice cards. I'm gonna try and put these back. They're so thin and so slippery. They're really hard to handle. And the tin's really nice as well. So I'm loving this box so far. What do we got? We got a Dungeons and Dragons pin there. So I don't think it's a theme pin for this month. I think it's just normally if it's exclusive item they say. So a Dungeons and Dragons. Something here in some packaging. Oh, it's a Harry Potter item. I think it's a Harry Potter wallet. So we got a little Harry Potter wallet there with Voldemort on one side and Harry on the other side, sort of meeting in the middle with the Elder Wand. So that's pretty funky. A good amount of card slots in there in the kind of cash area. Normally I use very different wallets because I have a lot of different loyalty cards and stuff to fit together with student cards. So I don't know how likely it is I will use that. There's some postcards for from NASA. So some NASA postcards. That's pretty funky. Yeah, so if you love space exploration, that's going to be really nice. Obviously, it is a sci-fi box. Although a lot of sci-fi you tend to contribute to space, so it's a bit odd maybe to have some of the Game of Thrones and the other bits in there. Though they technically, I think they're under the sci-fi science fiction category, although sci-fi is used a lot now for spacey movies. We have a nice Doctor Who book, The Good, the Bad and the Alien. So it seems like a little kind of small story. This is the 11th Doctor treats Rory to a trip to the Wild West where the TARDIS crew find a full town of sleeping people and a gang of menacing outlaws intent on robbing the local bank. But soon it becomes clear that Amy, Rory and the Doctor are not the only visitors to Mason City, Nevada. So that's a pretty nice book. I don't tend to read too much, but I'll try and read through that. We do have a print at the bottom of this as well. So we have, the crew of the Lord of the Rings versus aliens, which is a very nice mashup. I didn't think I'd ever expect to see something like that, ever. So that's a nice print. Not always too keen on the print sometimes, but that's a pretty nice one. And then I think all we have left is the t-shirt, which is another Dungeons and Dragons item. So that's a very nice t-shirt. I love the black t-shirts. They're a lot nicer than some of the other colours. They don't tend to get dirty as often. Yeah, so that's a pretty nice t-shirt there. I know several people that play Dungeons and Dragons, so they'll like this very much. They'll definitely make comments when I walk past them wearing it. Yeah, so everything else in here, they've got a few kind of comments about the gamer block in there. And then we got our booklet as usual, which tells us everything that's meant to be in here. And I can double check, yeah, that we have everything, which is always worth doing, because if you're missing anything, they'll always send it in the next box. But yeah, that's it for this box. I'm really loving these cards. I think they're my favourite item in here. But do comment down below and let me know what your favourite item was. Please do like the video as well, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy unboxings and want to see some more. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.